Hello YouTube, how is everyone doing? It's Professional here. Welcome back to my playthrough of Black Ops 6. I hope that you guys are enjoying this series. We're continuing from where we left off, the Rook reunion. Turns out Adler's been communicating with Alawi before the crap went down in Kuwait. I wish he'd learned more, but at least Adler got enough intel to put us back on track. Okay, let's do it. Okay.
So, here we are.
Marshall's a good guy.
I'm sure he is. And so are a lot of operatives up on the memorial wall. A big heart will weigh you down.
How did you discover the Pantheon?
I don't know if you had the pleasure of working with Jason Hudson. He was one of the casualties back in Panama. Just weeks before he died, he told me about a paramilitary group that may have infiltrated the CIA. Guess what they were called?
Do you know what the Pantheon is?
Hudson seemed to believe they were homegrown, maybe transnational, but American-dominated. Most likely military and intelligence expats. The recruits seem Western-trained, English-speaking. They know how to think like us, which makes them especially dangerous.
Woods took a big leap of faith with you.
After Frank got out of Walter Reed, the news was that I put him in that chair. I was the one who compromised his Panama mission in '89, got Hudson and Mason killed, Woods injured. All bullshit. When I skipped town, I went silent on him, on everyone. Better he hate me than get caught in the net, but I guess it didn't matter in the end. So yeah, he did take a leap. He's loyal.
You fled because someone framed you?
Last March, someone produced documents showing encrypted transfers. From the drug lord Raul Menendez to my personal bank account. I got wind of it before Langley called me in from Morocco. Decided not to get on that plane.
What exactly were you doing in Iraq last week?
I'd been in contact with Alawi since the beginning of the year. He wanted a red carpet out of Iraq and was willing to talk for it. As a Minister of Defense, his value was high, and he knew it. After coalition forces attacked, well, his timeline changed. I was to meet him in Kuwait and supply passage through Europe. Seems I wasn't the only one who knew his plans.
That's all for
Great
now.
talk.
And one thing that I noticed, in between each mission, if you actually run around, you will actually find new things in the building. So it's worth like exploring every time in between missions. This room changed.
Well, it's been a few months since I went off the grid, but leads been slow to turn up. Though I do get one anonymous tip out of Avalon. Pantheon may be partnering with one of the major crime factions there, and potentially reaching out to others as well. I've offered a small sum to a one-time asset of mine to follow up. She has an extra grind there, so I'd be surprised if she turns me down.
How much money do we have right now? $520. Carry one additional magazine. Nah. Reduce the weapon recoil by firing. Reload your weapon 15% faster. Increase damage to armored enemies. I'll buy this. Because, again, we don't know how many more armored enemies we're going to encounter. Increase total number of armored plates to 2. That'll help. Get that. Okay. I hope I didn't waste money on that armored enemy's ability, killing them quicker. So I hope there's more armored enemies in the game.
Poor Savati. The nightlife around here is limited to owls and jackals.
I've known Adler since Nam. Give it 20 years. He'll grow on you.
Give it 20 years.
Sup, Case?
About Adler.
Adler expects everyone to Michael Jordan when he says jump, but I don't do no questions asked. Cat knows a lot more than he lets on.
You don't think we can trust Adler?
You've heard the rumors. Adler's a wildfire. Burns through whatever's in his way if he gets the job done. Thing is, I'm not dancing to that tune. We're putting an end to the Pantheon and getting out of this thing alive.
We risked a lot to break him out.
Tell me about it. Woods is really maxing out his credit on this one. But he's got a hell of a large line of it.
How are you holding up?
Figure in this line of work, you'll end up in all sorts of crosshairs. But the CIA's dedicated my life to our country, you know? I believed in its potential. Still do, despite everything.
Do you think we can fix this?
After Capital Station? Hell, I don't see the cavalry coming either. We're all there is.
Could Livingston be behind the Pantheon?
He spent the last year gunning for the old guard at Langley. Maybe he was the mole behind Panama, too. If it wasn't Adler, someone sure did a bang-up job making it look that way. I don't know, man. Can't say it all adds up.
That's all
Sounds
for now.
good.
So, also, they've confirmed that, Mason is dead, but they could just be messing with us because, again, there's that alternate ending where, Mason survives, but everyone thinks he's dead. What I will say about that is, the developers could be messing with us. Mason actually could still be alive. They could just be lying to us. That's also a possibility, but they've confirmed Hudson is dead. Spoke to Alawi again this morning. He's getting jumpy rumors of an impending coalition strike. Couldn't get much more out of him this time. He did tease something about Pantheon elites. No real intel on this yet. Operators presumably something about unorthodox training and advanced field tech stolen or internally developed. Hussein is interested, but it's really something else he's after.
It seems the KGB operatives that lived and worked here in the 1960s took orders directly from Nikita Dragovich, the Soviet general that Alex Mason and Jason Hudson terminated in '68. Activities took place here without the knowledge of Soviet leadership or the KGB itself. Almost like the Russian equivalent of the Pantheon.
Sav, you were asking about Woods. No, it's not his favorite topic. In December of '89, he, along with Alex Mason, another operative Woods was tight with, went into Panama to capture Manuel Noriega. Someone knew about their op in advance, which led to Woods getting tricked into accidentally killing Mason. Afterwards, Woods was captured and shot in the knees by Raul Menendez, the guy who engineered the whole thing, with some help from a mole inside the CIA. Menendez was out for revenge on Woods, and purposely left him alive so that he would suffer through the aftermath. Sick son of a... Okay. So, yeah, there's a lot of tie-ins to Black Ops 2 here, and I think a lot of fans are going to appreciate that a lot. Carrie, I'm okay. Tell Mama not to worry about me, and tell her not to believe anything she hears about this in the news. Man, it's been almost 8 years since the Beirut barracks thing. Still haven't really sorted that crap out. Call it survivor's guilt, and now this. After the bombing, I want Force Recon, and eventually CIA because I thought I could be the difference maker. Well, I'm definitely getting my chance now. No one promised us an easy ride, and this one is going to be rough. Remember that I'm still me, no matter what they might do to my name. I didn't get into this to be loved. You can't stop doing what's right, even when everyone thinks you're the bad guy. Remember that. Okay, let me just check outside, and then I'll check the basement, see if anything's changed too. I'm just like a big completionist, so like when I play games, I want to collect everything and just find everything, and I don't want to miss anything. Okay. I think that's it. I don't think there really is anything. I'm gonna check the bunker really quick, but I'm pretty sure that's it. Who the hell wants a weapon demonstration under a palace in the desert? Sadamm Hussein is who. We're gonna hightail it over there, posing as Delta Force operatives to see what the latest flavor of the month is. Okay, let's do it.
The palace we're after is in western Iraq, Syrian desert. There's a complication.
Desert Storm. Coalition forces launched the operation 2 weeks ago against Sadamm Hussein. They're taking out as many strategic targets from the air as possible.
They haven't destroyed the palace yet, but that's about to change. British SAS forces are on the ground hunting mobile Scud launchers, and they've marked our palace for a massive aerial bombing. That can't happen. We don't know what Pantheon's hiding in the bunker under the palace. If it's destroyed, we lose the trail.
I reached out to an old collaborator of mine at MI6 for a favor. She pressured the SAS to delay their airstrike, but it'll come at a cost.
We're gonna pose as Delta Force operatives so this Helen Park can get us to the front.
Oh,
Then we're
Park
gonna help the SAS clean up those Scud launchers.
from Cold War.
After that, palace is ours.
The SAS want these Scuds destroyed as much as you want that palace. We think the Iraqis could start launching at any time.
Let's smash those launchers! Moving to flank the first sight! Alright, pal! Keep those Yanks of yours on a tight leash!
There, Scud up. It's already happened.
The sight's still a quarter click ahead. Can you pick it up?
Activity.
Weapons down! Gather 1-1. We're going in hot.
They got 2 plates now.
Take them out. All behind them.
Think that's everyone.
Scud sights through here. Follow me.
Jackal 2-1! We're on the other side of the ravine, closing on target!
Faster! Take them out.
Crap. No. So this is the Gulf War And the Iraqis got pushed out of
Jackal 1-1.
the Iraqis got pushed out of Kuwait, and while they were retreating from Kuwait, they burned a lot of Kuwaiti oil fields, and the U.S. was pushing into Iraq at this time. Well, the coalition forces were, but the then eventually there was a peace settlement made, and Iraq had to pay a lot of money, and Iraq went even further into debt. Okay, we've got allies up there.
I'll cover you.
Get down there, Jackal 2! Jackal 2, what are you waiting for?
Oh, okay.
Bang up job, everyone. Now listen up. Richard, Skinner, clear up this rubbish and unload the trucks. Yes, sir. We're building our layup here. Your crew's not too shabby, Park. Now let's see what else they've got.
Also, for people wondering why didn't the missile explode, it's because I'm not an expert on it, but I'm pretty sure that the missile needs to be ignited through the launcher first to explode.
Here, you won the straw vote and get to carry the TAC map.
TAC map,
We've got a lot of ground to cover, so you'll find it useful. We need to neutralize 3 more Scud sites. Stay alert out there. You might find other things of interest as well.
no, this isn't... Okay, let's explore all of these
Help your
locations.
team breach the palace if you destroy those Scuds. Help him out, and we'll see if he's a man of his word. You can talk to him yourself if you'd like. He'll stay here in the layup, working logistics for the SAS. Once you're ready to head out, we'll follow your lead.
Special Air Service. They're the British Special Forces, and they were created during World War II.
Not at the moment. It's too many bloody surface-to-air missiles. In fact, I just received word that some of your Delta Force friends were shot down nearby. We have our own attack helo, but it's not getting up there unless you find some way to disable the SAM sites in this region.
Anything else with the enemy we
The
should know?
Iraqis have a few new encampments, likely connected to these cross-border missile strikes. Intel reports several unusual forces embedded in the camps. I'm not sure what you should expect there.
How about extra supplies or
You're mostly
gear?
on your own there. Command's made some supply drops in the area, but we haven't had a chance to retrieve them. If you find any, they're yours.
What do you know about the Scud
I've
locations?
sent Jackal 1 for the Scuds in sectors 7, 8, and 9. The rest are yours. We put advanced scouts on the ground to find the sites, and they're still out there. If you meet any, they might have additional intel.
There's a Delta Force presence
Don't
here?
you Americans talk? Of course. But no one besides Park seems to know about your little pack. To be honest, I don't give a shit about your agenda if we can get the work done out here.
When will Jackal 1 return?
Let's hope they make short work of their targets. Don't worry. If all goes according to plan, they'll be back in time to help raid the palace. That is, if you uphold your end of the deal.
Could you refresh my memory
What
on
do you have in
something?
mind?
Why is destroying the
Well,
SAM
we
sites
can
important?
support your crew with an attack helo, but it isn't getting in the air until those surface-to-air missiles are taken out.
Anything more about these unidentified soldiers you
Damned
can
if I know.
mention?
Maybe the Iraqis have pulled in some mercenary help. Whoever they are, they seem to be connected to some of the new outposts that popped up recently. I'd clear them out if I were you.
You
They're
mentioned
still
there
in
are
the
SAS
field.
scouts?
If you're looking for them, they're likely near the Scud launching sites.
Never mind.
Best of
Goodbye.
bridge to you out there.
Okay.
We've got a couple rovers available.
Any loot? Okay. This is what Case looks like in a mask, too. Okay. Okay, let's go over there. Let's see what's there.
Over there. That orange smoke marks a supply drop.
Might be worth checking out.
That'll help. We should grab any others we find.
Let's keep moving.
So this is, Treyarch's version of open combat missions, and I will say about this is this mission is way better than what we had in Modern Warfare 3, because this is more cinematic in nature. You can explore it, you can go from the opportunity that you want, but it's not like garbage, or it's like completely boring like you had in Modern Warfare 3. Looks like a perfect vantage point up there. Neutralize Scud launcher's explosive equipment scattered across the... Okay.
Delta, I see you in the area. If you need support, I'm at the top of the ruins. Good.
Where's that wire going? That rope.
On your left.
Crap. Yeah, they're here.
Delta, you made it. I've got enemy positions. Take a look. wouldn't take that shot.
Okay, he marked all the targets here. Perfect.
Might alert someone.
That's risky. Like a pro. Keep it up.
Might alert someone.
They'll see him go down. شيء.
أيتها القيادة.
They see us.
فتشوا المنطقة.
be a bad idea.
I'll tell you we're readying that missile.
Destroy it before it lifts off! Deploy the RCXD!
Let's get to that Scud.
Okay. Where is the Scud? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. I do like this gun.
Clear. We're done here. Let's get going.
Okay. Okay, can't use the machine gun with the technical. Money. Okay, perfect. Gonna need that. You know what I'm really curious about? I'm really curious if this game has bullet drop in it. Clear. I don't see any enemies though. What? Weird. I don't see any enemies there. I'm scared to jump because I don't know if Case has a parachute. Come on, climb, climb. What? Look, there's an invisible wall over here. Yeah, there's like an invisible wall over here.
Good eye.
I believe that's it.
That's it? So did they just run up like the hill and stuff then?
Exchanging fire.
Money.
Pantheon cache. Good find, Casey.
We got here. A mortar strike. More money.
Day one of the October trials. Our two subjects, brothers, began exposure. Patient A through injection, and patient B through inhalation. Their pupils are dilated, but vitals are stable. Results to follow.
Pantheon was experimenting on a set of brothers.
2 exposure methods. But exposure to what?
And I'm really curious whether Case is one of those brothers. That's what I'm curious about. That might be the twist.
What do we do if we find that Delta squad? Do they know we're not one of them?
Unlikely. Just act normal. And maybe stand at a distance. Are we cozy on?
Okay. Alright, that supply drop we've already opened. Okay. Oops. Okay.
Tango! Tango!
It appears your mystery group might be real after all, Adler.
But you don't trust me?
Just as much as I need to. Don't act surprised.
Train graveyard. This is a pretty big map to explore. Tank graveyard,
I wouldn't take that shot. Nice shot.
أيتها القيادة.
Think we're clear.
okay. Destroy. What's up there? Probably go on foot the rest of the way here.
Case, a few to your left. They'll see him go down.
Okay. Good thing I didn't bring in the car in here.
Gladney, we've spotted one of the SAM sites.
Excellent. If you take those surface-to-air missiles off the board, we can get you helo support. That's risky. That'll blow your cover. On your right.
Okay. Ridiculous that he didn't hear that. He would have definitely heard that shot.
Clean.
Crap.
Good.
Crap.
We're clear.
Okay. Use an explosive weapon to destroy this.
No time to waste.
That's an optional objective. I wonder what that does when you,
That's one down.
If we destroy the other two, the Iraqis will lose aerial advantage in the region.
We'll keep an eye out.
So that will give us more air support then. There's probably money somewhere in this camp too. Kind of sucks that you can't take the technical. That would have been cool. Yeah, this is a great mission, I'll tell you. This is way better than those stupid open combat missions that we had in Modern Warfare 3. It's way better than that. Okay. Okay, no, he does not have a parachute.
That'll blow your cover. Damn.
Okay. Oasis. Oasis for people is a place in a desert where there's a fresh body of water.
One of Gladney's scouts.
Delta, welcome to the Oasis. I'm up the ridge in the trees if you want to meet.
Delta in the flesh. Come on, I can show you what we're dealing with.
Look, there's increased security at the Scud site.
That's risky. That'll blow your cover.
We don't have to kill everyone. But the more of them that we thin out, the easier it'll make it.
Keep it up.
I wouldn't take that shot.
Don't pull that trigger.
They'll see him go down.
There's so many of them.
That's risky. That'll blow your cover.
Not all of them are marked also, I've noticed that.
He's down. Don't pull that trigger.
Hope I don't regret this. Okay.
I wouldn't take that shot.
Can use that to make him come out here.
Nice shot. Like a pro.
Might alert someone.
Is an armored guy.
Clean.
I play a lot of stealth games, and
Case to your left.
that guy is gonna be a problem. Wait for him to leave.
9 o'clock.
Don't pull that trigger.
Yeah.
9 o'clock, Case.
It's gonna be a problem.
إنني أسمعه.
هل عثرت على شيء؟
هل بدأت أفقد عقلي؟
هل رأيت ذلك؟ توليت الأمر.
Tango on your left.
أنا هنا.
ما الأخبار؟
الوضع هادئ.
سمعتك.
He's down. Good.
Okay, almost clear.
I wouldn't take that shot.
أيمكنك السماع الآن؟
إنني أسمع.
Now we're just gonna have to clear these guys out.
اذهب واكتشف ماذا يحدث. اتصل بي إن عثرت على شيء.
Good eye.
Keep it up.
Your left.
I can't imagine there's a happy ending.
بسام، أيمكنك السماع الآن؟
Now, I know a lot of people are watching and they're probably wondering, how the hell did you just clear that whole place out quietly? Well, like I said, I play a lot of stealth in games, and I might not be the best at first-person shooters, but when it comes to stealth, I know what I'm doing. The only question I have is I'm wondering if I missed anyone. Because when I detonate that SAM site, if I missed any stragglers, they're gonna come back here.
Remind me to mail that check.
Nice. Okay. There was a rocket launcher in the buildings, I remember. Well, if there are any stragglers left, I'm gonna find out right now. Nope, it's everyone.
They'll be looking for us. Move out.
Okay. Oh, we can fast travel, Okay. And honestly, it's probably safer to go on foot. And also, if soldiers have to get like 400 meters somewhere, they're not gonna go by car. It's too risky, especially in a night operation like this. All the noise that a car would make and the lights, if they're gonna be using lights, they'd be going through on foot. Yeah, but like, guys, I mean, look at this. Like, this open combat mission, if you even want to call it that, this is so much better than what we had in Modern Warfare 3.
Impressive.
That looks like a checkpoint.
Yes, cutting off the SAS supply route.
Before I start popping, guys, there's two in there. For just one checkpoint, there's a lot of guys here for just one checkpoint.
That'll blow your cover. That's risky. Keep it up.
Okay. This camera is one of the most useful gadgets I've ever seen in the game. That you can just mark all the targets.
Might alert someone.
I wouldn't take that shot.
Don't pull that trigger. Don't pull that trigger.
Okay. I like how my teammates are just standing up next to me right now, where we'd so easily get spotted. Crap.
Not Iraqis. Pantheon.
They're not short on resources. Take that spot.
God. This is why it's important to be stealth, because, I've already taken out most of them. And so because I've taken out most of them, the fight isn't that bad now. Minigun. There's probably money somewhere here.
Good find, Case. See what's inside.
Nice.
Day 2. Patient A, injection, tried to escape. We restrained him, but he's demanding to be with his brother. The doctor thinks we can bargain with him and his brother in exchange for his cooperation. Results to follow.
It was cruel, using a civilian's family as a bargaining ploy.
You think the brothers were civilians?
I guess political prisoners. Pantheon wouldn't use their own. Not for day 1 trials.
That's probably Case. Probably, I bet you it's probably Case. Did find a lot of money just exploring in this mission. Okay. Let's go and check out what's over there. Got a supply drop, another one.
MI6 has no intelligence on the Pantheon. Are you sure these aren't just soldiers of fortune?
Positive.
Soldiers of Fortune are mercenaries, also private military contractors. This used to be water, but it dried up here. You can see the ship. Gonna check the ship here. I'm curious if the ship here, if it has anything on it. Let's see. I can't even go on it. Okay. Let me actually just
Gladney, we're heading back.
fast travel.
No matter what we find at the palace, at least we going home with some cash.
Road forks ahead.
We've got gunfire to the right. Over those dudes. Careful.
This is Lieutenant Colonel Bannon of Delta Force, requesting immediate backup. We're taking heavy fire at the helo. Here we go. Requesting assistance. Is anyone out there? We've got an injured team and a down bird. We can't hold on much longer.
That's the last of them.
I rather like saving the day.
Soldier, where the hell? Doesn't matter. I need you to call an airstrike. Terminal's inside of the helo. Go!
Terminal's inside the helo pit. Hit in front.
This is Diesel 2-1, approaching your position. Hold out until I get there.
Airstrike's inbound. Stay alive till they get here. Armor's rolling in. Trying to pass
Oh.
in.
APC.
Diesel 2-1 is 1 mic out.
1 mile out. Oh, crap.
Diesel 2-1 in the air, looking for target. The airstrike soldier, call it in.
Ah, damn. I should have stayed in the helicopter. I should have just stayed in the helicopter.
This is Diesel 2-1, approaching your position. Hold out until I get there.
Airstrike's inbound. Stay alive till they get here. Armor's rolling in. Trying to pass in.
Diesel 2-1 is 1 mic out. Diesel 2-1 in the air, looking for target. Vehicle confirmed. Diesel 2-1, ready to boom and zoom.
Okay.
Alpha Mike Foxtrot.
We need to get rid of the APCs, the armored personnel carriers.
Diesel 2-1 bugging out. Diesel 2-1 ready and waiting.
Okay, that's it. APCs are gone.
Thought our mission was over till you showed up. Thank you. From one Delta unit to another. Keep the SATCOM. Godspeed.
Okay.
An airstrike. Pretty nice parting gift.
I might be Delta Force forever after this.
Okay, we still got a few more locations to explore.
Gladney better follow through once we take these Scuds out. Over that ridge, see it? Radar dishes south of here.
Got eyes on another supply drop.
Hostiles trying to steal our shit.
Iraqis close by. Keep low.
Any money? No. Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go see what that is over there.
Time to go.
Look, more
Oh
supplies
crap,
ahead.
they're already here.
They're taking our supplies.
Okay. Okay, let's go check out that objective. We've nearly completed everything.
Let's get to it.
Iraqis nearby.
Might alert someone.
Okay,
On your 9.
Good.
get to the high ground here.
They'll see him go down. That's risky.
There we go, clear. And look at this thing, yep. That's an American machine gun. Oh no no. That was a giant waste. I was trying to use the C4 and instead
All this cash will be good for the safe house.
Area's clear.
Oh, not too shabby.
One more SAM site to go. You all might get on Gladney's good side.
We gotta finish up these guns.
He said all this cash will be good for the safe house. What was he talking about? Did he actually see something? Oh, the airstrike. Okay, it regenerates. Okay, good. I was scared that I used it up. That would have been a massive fail. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Man, these dudes go on forever.
Keep your eyes up. No telling what's hiding out there.
A good place to stop would be right here.
Iraqis in the area.
Tread carefully. Spotted an enemy camp in the dunes.
Another Pantheon encampment. Wouldn't mind paying them a visit.
Might alert someone. Don't pull that trigger.
That'll blow your cover.
Don't pull that trigger.
They'll see him go down.
Watch your fingers with those throwing knives. We've all had accidents we'd rather not repeat.
Sounds like
All
you've
it
got a story.
accidents.
Hey, Adler, this remind you of Nam?
Not even close. Vietnam was a shit show. We were insanely unprepared.
My old man was drafted in '68. Hasn't been the same since.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. I want to try this again. I took those guys out in one shot, but I didn't expect that to happen. Okay, hang on. You know, I don't understand how they know exactly where my position is, though. When, like, shoot from a distance like this, they wouldn't know where you are.
Clean. That'll blow your cover. Good eye.
We clear?
Diesel 2-1, ready and waiting.
Like a pro. Look to your right. Keep it up.
We gotta finish off these scuds for Glad.
More unusual hostiles here.
Watch the ground, they've got RCs.
More Pantheon?
Yep.
Nice shot.
Clear,
I believe
okay.
that's it.
Before cash, be another recorder.
Another cache. Nice work.
Day 3. We moved the brothers to the same lab. They're restrained, but cooperative. The patient B, inhalation, is easier to work with. We upped his dosage and then noticed a violent... The doctor! Get the doctor!
So they moved the brothers together, and then what?
Maybe whatever they were injecting or breathing into their system started working.
Finding more of those Pantheon recordings might give us a better idea of what we're dealing with. We were helping the Iraqis a few years ago. Now we're firing at them.
We gave Hussein a surplus of weapons and transport. Must have gotten to his head.
He messed up. Better get that into his head.
About what they were talking about when they were saying we were helping Saddam, and now we're fighting him. What they were talking about is in the 1980s, Iraq actually invaded Iran right after the revolution, and the war kind of ended in a stalemate where neither of them really achieved anything, but I think that both sides in the war actually used chemical weapons. And that war had actually bankrupted Iraq. It had actually, Iraq was severely in debt. And that's one of the reasons that Sadamm Hussein was trying to capture Kuwait, is he was trying to steal Kuwait's oil reserves from there. So Iraq had massive amounts of debt at this time. And after this war, it was even worse.
Damn, I'm getting sick of these guys. The locals look like amateurs by comparison.
There's one more encampment left.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way there, 'cause those two. And then... that'll pretty much be it. Okay, 600 meters. Oh. Let's go this way. Go around here.
Spotted some targets.
I wouldn't take that shot.
This place is crawling with them.
Safehouse can use this cash.
They'll see him go down.
Like a machine.
Great. Okay.
Might alert someone. Good.
That'll blow your cover.
Might alert someone.
And they're all just in... Give me a sniper rifle and I'll do a lot of damage. Okay. Oh no, no, not again.
Target locked.
I keep hitting that button instead of the other one. Oh great, okay. I was trying to hit this one, but...
Gladney, we destroyed the last SAM.
Great work. Now get back to the layout. Reports say they may be sending a force our way. Find me when you get here.
Case, let's head to the layup.
Are we supposed to destroy this, the Scud launcher too, though?
The tranquilizer trap you found might buy us some time in
Jackal
the field.
2, meet me at the layout.
See that? The village over there.
Pantheon camp. Wouldn't want them to be too comfortable out here.
Hostile, 3 o'clock. I wouldn't take that shot. That's risky. They'll see him go down.
Don't pull that trigger.
On your right, Case.
Might alert someone. Threat to your right. Case, 3 o'clock. We're spotted!
Okay. Damn. I don't know how I got spotted there. The airstrike's almost ready.
Pantheon's cash. Let's get it over.
I believe that's it.
Diesel 2-1, ready and waiting.
4. Patient A is deceased. Patient B broke free of his restraints, strangled his brother, and killed himself. I thought I was prepared for this after the incident 10 years ago. I don't know. Tomorrow we start over. Inhalation only. Results to follow.
Their experiment failed.
We don't know when this was. One experiment failed of what, possibly dozens of trials?
Let's hope any future experiments went as bad as that last one.
Okay, so the brothers are dead, and it wasn't Case then. Okay.
Impressive work, everyone.
Gladney, we've wiped out all the enemy encampments.
Oh, I could kiss you, Park.
That was unexpected.
Okay. Let's go to these last 2 points and destroy the final Scud.
Pantheon was experimenting on people, exposing them to something. What the hell are they up to?
The palace should have more answers.
We gotta finish up these studs. Riverbed's a tight squeeze.
Casey's got this.
Damn, look at the size of those dishes.
Great, yep. There's a lot of them. Hopefully they go back up the hill. They did,
I
okay.
wouldn't take that shot.
Might alert someone.
See.
Like a pro.
You're on a roll.
Security ahead. A lot of security. You gotta be guarding something important.
Our last Scud launcher is hiding amongst all that construction.
That'll blow your cover. That was nasty.
Wonder if I can climb the crane.
Glad you made it, Delta. Let me show you what I'm seeing.
They got an APC here too.
Keep it up.
He's down.
Hostile to the left.
Good.
To your left.
Multiple hostiles to your left.
أنا هنا. ما الأخبار؟ لم أعثر على شيء.
Nice shot.
Seeing more security here too.
Might alert someone.
Damn.
know how the APC didn't see them, okay.
They'll see him go down.
On your 9.
They're going all out to defend this last Scud.
Hostile to your right.
APC is going to be a big problem.
Don't pull that trigger.
Keep it up.
Might alert someone.
On your right. Tango on your left.
Another one of our armor friends.
That's risky.
Vehicle confirmed.
Dropped one.
Use that to take out the APC and as many of them as I could.
Moving.
get them worked up. Let's move.
Whenever you're ready, Case, we'll head back to the layup. You can have the honor of informing Gladney in person.
Crap. Thought it was clear. My teammates were acting like it was clear. Okay.
We're just getting warmed up, right?
Good to see you, mates.
There you are. I've got something for you. Nice work on those SAM sites. We've pulled the tiger's tail now. Got the helo ready to go. Call it in when ready.
We got incoming. Iraqi forces converging on our position.
Time to put your helicopter to the test.
Call it in. Make sure we're to the front.
Call it in, Kate. Chain shell 3-2 coming in hot.
Good thing I completed all the side objectives. Get this now.
Chain shell 3-2 departing.
You finally take care of those scuds.
We finished off the
Impressive.
scuds.
Now that's out of the way. If you're ready to move on that palace, I'll notify my men. We go in now, we go in with what we have. You sure?
We're almost ready. I'll let you know.
Right here.
Okay. Okay. Ready for the palace?
We go in now, we go in with what we have. You sure?
Let's do it.
Word.
Okay.
We're getting into this palace fast and getting out faster. Once you do the necessary, we're wiping it off the map.
Roger that, Jackal 1. We're not sticking around for tea.
Probably dreadful anyway.
We're looking for a bunker. Our best guess is that we can access it on the far side of the grounds.
We'll see you through. After that, it's up to Talon 1 to lift us all out in one piece.
That's my preference.
So let's get to it then. We're nearly there.
Okay, guys, so I guess we'll wrap it up here. Next part is going to be the attack on Sadamm's palace. $1,800. Well, it's going to help out a lot during the upgrading the safe house later. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.